And we are live. What's going on? It's your boy Kqkc Boxing. Let me give a shout out to the LDBC. Great morning to be alive. A great morning to talk about boxing. Now, as you read the title, I said Kqkc Boxing Special Edition. And the reason why I say a special edition is because my regular time is 12:30 Central Time. Okay? 12:30 p.m. Central Time. Everybody make a note of that. Okay? Now, the reason for that is because I'm with the LDBC and we trying to get every hour or hour and a half, whatever you feel like doing. We're trying to make it all day, all the way to tonight. Okay? So every time you turn to LDBC station or channel, you have someone on. So that's what I'm doing. I'm trying to fulfill the void that's missing. All right? We're going to have to find someone to come on at 8 since I have my new time at 12:30. And that's 12:30 p.m. Central Time. That is my regular hours for now on. But I will step in like today, like yesterday, at 8 o'clock. And that's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to keep on doing. Hit that like button too, my brother. And that way, you don't have to worry about anything else. All right? Now, we're going to get to Keith Thurman. All right? Now, I was going to try to wait till some more people come in here. But hey, look, I talk boxing sometimes while I'm taking my shower. That's how much I love boxing. Okay? That's how much I love boxing. So I don't care if one person's in here or nobody's in here. I'm going to talk about it. And I know that During the Truth might have been talking about Keith there. I'm not for sure if I came in late, but I'm going to talk about it. And I'm going to talk about Earl Spence. And I'm going to talk about Terrence Crawford. And I'm definitely going to talk about Porter. Daddy and son. Okay? Now, first of all, matter of fact, I'm going to start off with Kenny Porter and Sean Porter. Now, of course, they have voices and friends all around them as far as trainers. Barry Hunter. I mean, you have everybody around Kenny Porter to help him coach or train his son. Wonder why is that? Think about it. Why is that? Maybe because Kenny Porter is not a trainer. He's a daddy. And Sean Porter is a daddy's son, a daddy's baby. Because that's how he been treated. Anytime your father said, I have a contract on your ass and I can sit you down if I want to, that's not tough love. That's being an asshole. You never enter a contract with family members, especially when it deals with boxing. What's up, Big Money? Hey, Daddy boy. What's going on, Big Money? How you feel, brother? All right, where you from, my man? Everybody having poured in here, about to see people watching. But, hey, where you from, Big Money? Okay. Well, I'm from the Chi. All right. Chi-Town, born and bred, baby, Southside, Inglewood, in the house. That's right. Houston, Texas. Wow, man. Woo, man. You hit it right on the head. I'm on my way out there next month with my daughter. She's thinking about relocating. She has a great job, making over 100,000 a year. Okay, big money. By 503 Line and Stay Ready TV. Okay, okay, my man, my man. Hey, if you like the content, with the LDBC, a lot of people look funny at you when you like that. But if you would stay ready and 503 Line, then man, you got to sub to the brother Kqkc, baby. You got to sub. And yes, we're on our way to Houston in 1 month. And I already talked to Stay Ready about it. Hey, what's up, Big Fats? And I talked to Stay Ready about it, and we're gonna try to hook up when I get down there. I'm going down there with her to look around and look at some apartments, stuff like that. What's up, Carl Calhoun? How you feel, brother? Welcome back, my man. And so that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna look at some apartments down there and everything, because she's relocating. She's just about through her PhD, which she'll be a doctor and psychiatrist. So therefore, I'm with her all the way. She through with college, she through with her master's, now she's through with her PhD. She's single, no kids, beautiful young lady. And she's smart. All my kids are smart, really. But yes, so we'll be in Houston. And I love Houston. I had a chance to go there to meet the Charlos, because I think the Charlos are one of the big. Yeah, oh yeah, that's what's up, man. And you know what? She brought it to me that, Daddy, it's a Republican state. Yes, I know you're a Democrat, but that's where the jobs are at. Like it or not, I said, hey, baby, look, if you feel comfortable, if you find something that you like to do and that it's in your field, I'm behind you 100%. That's how I look at it. The chat room is here and my other computer is here. That's why I'm looking just like this way. So, yes. Now, I say I was starting with Sean Porter first and Keith Thurman. Okay. Sean Porter and Kenny Porter. Let's put it that way. Father and son's team. It's nowhere in hell. First of all, I will enter a contract with my father. My father is my father. And I know how controlling he can be. I know if he gets mad, he might pout like a child. I'm just hypothetical speaking. And that's Kenny Porter. That's Kenny Porter. You don't talk to any reporter or any new media or anybody from the LDBC any kind of way without repercussions. I'm sorry, you just don't do that. Now he's on this high and mighty kick since his son won that belt. But his son has been dodging everybody, ducking. Because I still don't quite understand how you can say, well, it's on with Earl Spence in the ring, and from the ring back to the dressing room, you change your mind and say, well, I have mandatories. Well, see, the green belt is supposed to be the most prestigious belt that they have out there. And guess what? The IBF, they make their fighters fight their mandatories. Why do you think Earl Spence fought Ocampo? He was way underskilled, this Spence, but he had to do it. He had to fall in line with the IBF rules and regulations, sanction fees, all that. But whenever your father tell you that I can stop you from fighting anytime, I can put you on the shelf, that's not fatherly love. That's not being a good trainer. And why would you put him on the shelf in the first place? He needs to fight. He needs to defend that title. You're not going to wear that title around your neck for show like Chris Eubanks used to do. And that belt didn't mean shit. Like Billy Saunders said, I don't want this belt. I don't want that belt. That don't mean nothing. That's the IBO. The IBO don't mean nothing. The IBO is nothing but an NABF belt. That's it. That's all. That belt Pacquiao had Saturday night. That didn't mean shit. That wasn't a big belt. That's more like a recognition belt. Put it that way. Good job, son. Good job. That's all it was. And Kenny Porter, Mr. Kango himself, and Sean Porter, Mr. Overbite himself. What Chris Eubank versus Nigel Benn fight were classics. Oh yeah, Chris Eubanks Sr. Yes. Him and Nigel Benn, that was a classic. You hit that right on the head, Carl. That was. But his son, Chris Eubanks Jr., strong young man. Very strong. But the problem with him is he doesn't have a jab. He doesn't have a respectable jab. He doesn't jab his way in. Okay, I get it. He's strong. I understand that. But the way he fight, he charges in, and he reminds me of a Sean Porter or a Ortiz, a Victor Ortiz. That's what he reminds me of. Don't use a jab or nothing, just bull rusher. That's all. What's going on, main event? You got it, brother. All right, y'all hit that like button, please. Okay, I see you did. Okay, I appreciate it. Now, seriously, Chris Eubanks needs to work on that jab, and he needs to work on that jab desperately. And if he worked on that jab, he would be a better fighter. That fight was 29 years ago now. I feel that's out loud. Okay. Game time 79. One time is back. Loving it. Yeah. You know what? And welcome to the channel, Game Time 79. I'm not familiar with you, but you're welcome to subscribe to my channel. I'm a new channel. I'm trying to make my bones. I am with the LDBC. I always like to make that clear because a lot of people get us misconstrued, like we racist and stuff like that. But we all have individual channels. And he might say something on his channel that I won't say on my channel. We don't agree on a lot of things, but we agree to disagree. I don't block no one on my channel. You're free to say whatever you want. All right? If we disagree on something, we men. We can talk like men. All right? Okay, I appreciate that. But I'm just letting you know that you're welcome to say whatever you want. Okay? Don't worry about it. Long as it don't have anything to do with my family or my race. You're free to say whatever you want. Now, where was I now? Keith Thurman. That's the main thing I want to talk about. I know that you all probably, Junior Truth kicked it off this morning. And I think he was talking about Keith Thurman. I'm not for sure because I was getting some things together. But I will tell you this, okay? Keith Thurman is back. Now, I can't really give you a definitive answer as far as how he looked. Now, he looked good in sparring. He did. He looked like the old Keith Thurman. Now, don't get it twisted. Just because a man been out for 2 years doesn't mean that he can't pick up where he left off at. Just like you don't forget how to ride a bike, and you ain't rode a bike in 10 years, but you can hop on that motherfucker and ride it. Keith Thurman ain't forgot how to throw a jab. Keith Thurman don't know how to use his ring generalship and stick and move, in and out, in and out. And he still probably would throw them heavy bombs. If one hits you, your ass is out. So we're going to see how he looked against Zito Lopez. Now, he's no slouch either. That's why I say this is a pretty good test. Now, I I was on this Smoke City Mob Fest last night. A lot of people say they're tired of Keith Thurman. They want him just to go away. But you cannot say that about a fighter, because most fighters go through that period of feeling kind of low, go through that period where they're in love and they don't want to do nothing but be around, your loved one that you just married. You can't get enough of each other. Then, you start winding down. Then, she get through her routine, you get through your routine. Then, then you get to go to the gym and start working out. The worst thing that can happen to a fighter is to get out of shape in between fights. Stay in shape. Now, Earl Spence, when he's in between fights, what does he do? He blows up a little bit, which is natural. It's always natural because you're not working out constantly every day. He's in shape, but he's not in fighting shape. It's a big difference. Hell, it's a big damn difference. But I'm gonna tell you this. Keith Thurman, I'm not quitting on him. I'm not. What's up, Scrapbook Boxing? Man, y'all get a chance, check out Scrapbook Boxing. A man great on the old time boxers. Great vids. So y'all get a chance, holler at my brother. Now, Keith Thurman, I can't wait to see him. Now, I'm not one of them types that, just go away. Don't come back, this and that. Is he ready for Earl Spence? No. No, he's not. Is he ready for Terrence Crawford? No, he's not. Will he be ready? Yes. If it's love for the sport, and I think that's why he came back, because I was looking at him yesterday, and he was having fun in there. He was talking shit. Just subscribe to Scrapbook Boxing. Oh, my man. Okay. All right. Let's Scrapbook Boxing. No, you just subscribe to him. All right. Scrapbook Boxing. You got a new subscriber, man. Game Time 79. Just subscribe to you, brother. All right. So, okay. Content. Hope you had a nice birthday. Oh, yeah, I did, man. I did, Scrapbook. I was around my daughters, all three of them. I got 3 daughters and 1 son. Yeah. So, and my oldest daughter, she's thinking about relocating to Houston. We'll be down there next month. So, but I'm excited. I'm excited for Keith Thurman, because the welterweight division, first of all, that's where the money is. A lot of people don't know that. The money is in the welterweight division. Now, the cruiserweight, well, it's not that many cruiserweights, because a lot of people like to go from light heavyweight, and they think they can fight heavyweight, and really they can't. Arthur Spilker, he didn't have no business being in there with Deontay Wilder. He didn't have no business being in there with him. Look how big Wilder was over Spilker, and Spilker was a heavyweight. He should have been, at best, a cruiserweight. Now, he was very crafty, very crafty. Oh, yeah, that's a good idea, too. You sub to me, I'll sub to you. You know what? I'm going to start this today. Any subs I get today, I'm going to sub back to you. How about that? Okay? I don't care if you just got 1 sub up there. I'm going to subscribe. That ain't going to hurt nothing. That ain't against no rules. You can do that. But the point I'm trying to make is, Keith Thurman, all day long, he knows boxing. He's a boxing scholar. He's a student of the game. He flunked out of high school, but he's an accomplished pianist. He's an accomplice. What's they call that thing? Harp or whatever. You know, and he's no dummy. You know, and the way he broke down that Sean Porter fight, it was awesome, man. I'm telling you, the way he broke it down is the way it played out. And I told everyone that he got Sean Porter down pat. He knows when Sean Porter get ready to throw a punch. He knows when Sean Porter is faking and fainting. I do that. That Sean Porter do this. Then he rushes in. You know, that's just that's letting everybody know that you finna come in. And guess what? He had him down pat. He said, I can either throw a check hook or I can throw an uppercut while I'm moving back or side to side. Because if you move back, you're going to get countered. Okay? If you move back, you're going to get countered. Bingo. That's right. That's why I tell everybody. That's what happened to Deontay Wilder. He kept moving back and he kept getting hit. Bam, 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 bam. You don't move back, you move side to side. And that way they can't get you. You know what I mean? Yes. Mark in here? Oh, okay. I didn't see Mark. Okay. But Mark, salute, brother. Okay. Yeah, I haven't seen Mark Blake. I haven't seen him though. But look here. But don't miss that fight on Saturday. Because we could tell a lot. We could tell if he's gonna favor that shoulder, or because a lot of guys come off of shoulder injuries and surgeries, and they favor whatever surgery they have. Other words, I think it was his right. I'm not for sure. Was it his right or left? I know he had a scar, all the way around this and that. But hey, if the doctor cleared you to fight, then go ahead and give it all. Because I'm quite sure that the doctor that he has is a specialist and a damn good one. Because you got the bread, you get that cheese, you're going to spend it on the best. This is your career we're talking about. And I guarantee you that that's what's going to happen. You're going to come out, you're going to feel pretty good, you're going to show up and show out. I really believe that. Now, Josito Lopez, he did break Ortiz's jaw. Yes, he did. So he's not one of them lightweight tune-up guys. Sure, he picked a good dance partner to tune up with. So he's not going to get overshadowed by Keith Thurman return, because he knows he's backed against the wall. And Robert Garcia, I believe, would be his trainer. And Robert Garcia, he can coach his ass off. He can. He's a very, very good trainer. His father's a very, very good trainer. But I don't care how good you is. There's always somebody out there just a little bit better than you. Now, do Mikey expect to win? At first, I don't think he did. I think he was looking for a payday and pretty much call it quits. Now that Robert Garcia came out and told everybody that, hey, I see what he sees, then on a manager standpoint and not a fan standpoint, now I see what he can see. And now I know Mikey has a chance. But I don't believe that. I believe they don't see shit. I believe it was just a hype type of job to get the fight. to not embarrass himself, to say that, hey, look, I'm fighting Earl Spence. He just wants the recognition that he fought the best in every weight division. Now, if you move up to 154, I'm really gonna be tripping, and I really know that's clout chasing. So that's what he's doing. Because I looked at Earl Spence fights, okay? I looked at Bundle fight. I looked at the Chris Archeri fight. I looked at the Cal Brook fight. And one used to looking at the old Campbell fight. And I didn't see any mistakes. I mean, if you want to go with the head movement, not moving the head, okay. I give you that. But like I always tell everybody, why would you move your head and you got a high guard? Does that make sense? You got a high guard and you coming in, doing this, whatever. Then what he can do is hit you with a hook, a right hook. That's all. Now remember, Mikey got short ass arms. And if Spence is intelligent enough, he will work that jab. He will work that jab. Just like he worked it when he fought Cal Brook. He will work that jab. Everything works behind the jab. I try to tell everybody that. And people like you, man. Everybody wants to rush in. It's hard to fight Sean Porter. It is. And some of the shit he does is illegal. You can't use your head. I don't care what sport and where you fighting at. You don't supposed to use your head except for, well, you know what? Not even in NFL. They put a rule in since the guy got paralyzed, Daryl Stingley, which is from Chicago. He died. And just after some years being a quadriplegic. Jack Tatum hit him square on with his helmet, bam, and broke his spine from the neck all the way back. Never ever walked in. Never ever moved anything but his eyes. So the NFL hit him in the helmet, gotta go. Just with boxing. Deontay Wilder said it perfectly clear. Boxing is not made to be hit in the head. It's just a fact. But hey, that's the name of the game. But you gotta tighten up your defensive skills. And I believe Badu Jack did. Let me talk about that for a minute. And let me keep y'all in mind. What I'm doing is replacing someone at 8 o'clock today. My regular time is 12:30 p.m. Central Time. Okay, I have a new time. That's 12:30 p.m. Now, what I'm doing is filling the void. That's what we do at the LDBC. We try to fill in your day. We want to make sure your day is covered with everybody from the LDBC. It don't matter what they talk about, whatever. But we want to make sure when you get in from work, on the way to work, or whatever, somebody's always on. Best Fight the Best, he comes on at 4:30. Today, 12:30, I come on right after Fanon. And when I go off, World Breaker, he comes on. You see what I'm saying? We're trying to keep it rolling. Now, when I get through today, this morning, Trill Boxing Talk, they come on at 9:10. You see what I'm saying? We're trying to, I'm going to keep you up to the current state of boxing. That's what it is. It is what it is. Now, at this time, Blue Blood Sports normally come on. Now, Blue Blood is in and out. Okay, we all know that. He covers fights. He goes because most of the fights are right by him. and he's from New York, but he spent most of his time at the Barclays Center. Because most of the fights are in the Barclays Center. You know, New York, baby. Except for the zone. Now we can't blame nobody but Eddie Hearn. See, you don't come over to another country and say, I'm here. I'm here to take over the United States. You're going to step over somebody else's soil and say, I'm here to take over. Well, fine job you have done so far, right? No. In the zone, they pissed off about it. And another thing, let me get this clear. Anthony Joshua is not signed to the zone. He's signed to Matchroom Boxing. Now, he fight on the zone, of course, but he's signed to Matchroom. See, a lot of people don't understand that. Or they get confused about that. Just like Deontay Wilder. What's up, Ronald Finkman? You know, like Deontay Wilder. He's not signed to Showtime, but he's more of a dedicated fighter to Showtime. See what I'm saying? I don't think any fighter is signed to Showtime. They just been treated good. They just been treated. Good morning, Ron Fink. I would just say Luis Ortiz is standing on the corner waiting for AJ to give up his lunch money. You are on the clock. AJ, the best UK are not fighting the best competition. You soft for that. Kid needs to fight you. You know what? You know, Anthony Joshua had done some dodging. I understand some ducking. Ortiz, Wilder. And you know what? Lately, Dylan White. Why? Because they lowballed him. And they knew he wasn't going to take that. That's an old three-card Molly deal, you know. Well, let's get him this because we know he's going to turn that down. Like they did Deontay Wilder. They knew he was going to turn it down. But Anthony Joshua had to open his mouth. And that pissed Eddie Hearn off. Well, you give me $50 million, hell, we can fight. So Deontay Wilder took that shit seriously. I would too. Hey, look, go give me $50 million. But he didn't know he talked to one of Al Heyman guys. Al Heyman carried that money in his pocket. See, Al Heyman don't spend a lot of money. If y'all don't know, I know a little bit about Al Heyman. You know, he does have a nice home, but he's not a flashy dresser. You know, you're not gonna see him. He's a businessman. Put it that way. He dressed like a businessman. You're not gonna see him in jeans and a t-shirt. No, unless you're around his house or some shit like that. But he always suited up. You know, he don't wear no, dye his beard or none of that shit. It's gray. It's gray. You know, he is what he is. You know, you get what you get. You know, and he believes in paying his fighters what they are worth. Now, everybody's not getting a $12 million check, a $3 million check. Everybody's not getting the same thing. It's what you bring it to the table. And that's with everybody. And he feels that in this day and age, what Barr Aaron's doing to these guys, it's not fair. These guys should be making way more. Terrence Crawford should be making way more. He should have had a deal put in place, just like Floyd did with Showtime, where, you know, Bob Arum is what, 80, damn near 80 something before he croaked. You know, put a deal in there, you know. What's up, Tom Bond? Salute to the chat as well, brother. All right, the LDUC. Yes, we are. We are in the house. Lions only, baby. Yeah. So, but you know what? I don't trust Eddie Hearn. You know, I know some of y'all might be from the UK, but I just don't trust him. I don't. And with AJ, I mean, we laugh, we have fun with him, with the orangutans and everything. But I don't believe for a moment that he's scared of Deontay Wilder. I just don't. It's just a feeling I have. I know a lot of brothers in LDVC believe that he is. They make fun of him and everything. I believe he's a good fighter. I do. I can't take that away from him. He is a good fighter. I mean, sure, he can lay off the weights, because all the weights do is take your fatigue away. And muscle weighs more than fat. So I believe that management, his trainer, promoter, they didn't want him to fight Wilder. They didn't want them checks to stop coming in when Wilder knocked his ass out. Because you can have a guard up and Wilder can split that guard with one right hand and knock you down. That's how powerful he is. If you can carry your power from the first round all the way to the 12th round and still knock out somebody that's 6'9", then they're 300 pounds. I mean, come on. Now, and her begging. He's begging Deontay Wilder for a deal. Every time I call, they won't answer the phone. They won't talk to me. Well, he told you what he wanted. What else to talk about? And the way you treated him last year, actually, I would say go fuck off. I don't need you. Which he don't. See, Eddie Hearn smelled money. He smelled popularity. He smelled the people's champ. He had this idea that Earl Spence, Deontay Wilder, Mikey Garcia, the Charlos, all them he was going to have. All he had to do was just flash money in their face. But he don't know. Dedication goes a long ways, and that's respect. A lot of fighters respect Al Heyman. Just read one of his contracts. He's an advisor, not a promoter. Keep that in mind. But just read one of his contracts. It's one online right now. And read it and see how he look out for the fighters versus Eddie Hearn looking out for the fighters. How can you have a meeting about your fighter or negotiation and your fighter is not even in the meeting? He outside swinging his legs like he waiting on the principal to call him in. What kind of shit is that? Somebody tell me. Maybe I'm missing something. Huh? We've been there. We've done that. Now, what I hear is they up the offer on Dylan White from $3 million to $4 million. See, that's just jealousy. That's hate. See, he don't want him to come over to PBC. You know why? Because the money. And he knows that Dylan White will get a shot at Deontay Wilder faster. That's all. What's up, Ronnie Franklin? You see how AJ misrepresented himself by saying names when he came here? Well, yeah, of course. A lot of people thought his name was Anthony Johnson. See, a lot of people don't know who Anthony Joshua is. When he came over here with this Get to Know You tour, it backfired on him. It did. And you know what? And I don't blame him. If I'm ripping off the UK people, I'm not going to say ripping off, but if I'm making money off of them, why should I come to the United States? I'll tell you why. Because there's more money here. Because we are a bigger country. But we're not high on boxing here. That's the key. Over there, they love boxing. Over here, boxing not even on the map. You got the NFL, you got the NBA. See, and all those are billion-dollar industries, not counting college football, the Rose Bowl, Gator Bowl, Orange Bowl, all that. You know, so it is what it is, baby. But I'm gonna tell you this: Badu Jack, the one with the vagina cut down his forehead, and Marcus Browne opened it up even further with that uppercut. I mean, he was bleeding. I mean, bad. They should have stopped the fight. Lou Duval should have stopped the fight. He should have. You know. Oh no. It's okay. It looked bad. It looked badder than what it is. No, it does not. Actually, when I get through with this, I ain't think about it. I want to see how many stitches did he get, or staples did he get, because that was gushed over to the white meat. The doctors there, they couldn't do anything. They must have stitched up his little cuts and this and that, and that's it. They gone. But with that cut that Badu Jack suffered, you ain't gonna tell me that they can fix him up, because they can't. They won't. They had to take him to the hospital. That what happened. Now, hey, what's going on, brother? Assalamu alaikum, my brother. Peace be unto you. Look here. I'm just going to touch on it just for a minute. Nothing big about Agent Browne. Because I'm still need to get to Earl Spencer and Terrence Crawford. Now, everybody said Agent Browne fought a better fight than he fought in the last 2 or 3 fights. I say yes, he did. You might not agree with Kqkc, but Kqkc keeps it real. I told you, I don't hold shit back. Right or wrong, I'm going to tell the shit like it is. I don't give a fuck who you are. But Agent Browne fought a good fight. Now, 147 is just not his weight. I don't know if he even get down to 140 again. I don't know. I really don't. But at 147, he had trouble. Now, Agent Browne, he fought a better fight to me because he was hitting Pacquiao with clean shots. Clean shots. Pacquiao, you could tell that the age was coming in because he was jumping all around everything. And yes, he threw flurries, but it was flurries that didn't really mean anything. He might threw 6 flurries and only 1 landed, but it looked good to the crowd. But if you sit ringside, you'll see that, hey, he ain't doing shit. But that's what made me think when Agent Browne said, well, they just trying to set up a fight again, a rematch with him and Floyd. No, Floyd looked at him like, I ain't saying shit. I ain't going to say nothing. But next thing you know, next week, they might be fighting each other. That's how that shit roll. And what do Carl Calhoun, according to Eddie Hearn, AJ could venture to the United States and take on Darren Miller instead of fulfilling his date at Wimbledon. Well, that's what the talk is. Okay? Now, he got to fill that date in Wimbledon, or you'll get sued, or your ass will go to jail. So you enter into a contract with Wimbledon, a 2-fight contract. One is already done. Now, Anthony Joshua, he's scared to come to the United States. I get it. You know, he's a 3-belt holder, not 4, 3, because the IBO doesn't mean shit. I don't know why he just won't drop that belt and stop paying sanction fees on it. I mean, that would be the logical choice. The WBA, the IBF, and the WBC are pretty much the top tier, you know. So, that decision should be his and no one else's. Matter of fact, Anthony Joshua, he's not cut from that same cloth. I always say that. He's not cut from that Deontay Wilder cloth where he's standing up, he's bold. The Fury got in the ring acting an ass when Deontay Wilder knocked the old boy out, you know. I beat you like I beat Klitschko. I beat you like I beat Klitschko. You know, that's the thing, you know. I beat Klitschko. Well, he was old too, so why don't you fight Ortiz? See, Ortiz is a heavyweight. Oh yeah, he's a heavyweight, but he fights like a lightweight. Or maybe, just maybe, he might have a chance of beating Deontay Wilder. Because he fought a great fight, Dylan White did, against Chisora. He did. He stuck to the game plan. Now, he was about to jump out of there and go slug him with Chisora. But he did not. He pulled himself back and he thought about that shit. He said, no, I'm going to stick to the game plan. I'm winning on the scorecards, and I got to keep doing what I need to do. And that's what he got. He got a knockdown. And he got a victory. See, Dylan White has been played like Deontay Wilder, like the Charlos in boxing. No matter how you win, just win. And that way your stock in the industry goes up. You got a belt. You know, if it's just an NAB belt or an IBO belt, you got something to work with. You got some type of leverage. Put it that way. So, that's what I'm talking about. Yes, sir, Bob. Now, a lot of people was asking me, because I just uploaded a video on Thurman. If you get a chance, go look at it. But Keith Thurman, I keep saying this, and I'm going to keep saying this. I believe after Saturday, first, I can't really prejudge until I see it for myself. I mean, I'm going to watch it twice. See, it normally takes me 2 times to watch a fight to critique it. I don't want to listen to no more. I don't want to listen to no LDBC channels until I watch the second fight. Until I watch the fight again a second time. Because you can watch a fight with the sound down and look how many punches Pacquiao threw. And look how many he landed. And look how many he landed on the arm, their chest, everywhere. So that's what it is. Agent Browne is a better fighter today than he was yesterday. You know, Marcos Madonna said this a long time ago. He was asked, well, who hits the hardest? Who's the better fighter? You know who he said? No, not Floyd. Canelo. He's willing to get in there and trade with you. That's right. He's willing to get in there and trade with you. But when you trade with somebody, be careful. And be careful. Just as what's his name? Sean Porter. He traded with Keith Thurman. Big mistake. Big mistake, Minnie Mouse. Because Keith Thurman is a full-fledged welterweight and always have been. He didn't go up. He didn't go down. He stayed right there, and he perfected his game. And that I appreciate. And the other shenanigans, I didn't like. No, I didn't. So, with that, let me move on. Yes, sir, Bob. Let me move on. Let me take a sip of my Starbucks coffee. A lot of people say, well, Chicago is not a boxing hub. It's not. Kansas City is not. Now, these are the places that Eddie Hearn sat there and try to put on fights. And we all know that the attendance was low. We all know when he had that fight in Kansas. Okay? Now, we all know, salute my brother, okay, Ron Finkley. What you saying? Read what? I don't understand it. New media. Okay. Yeah, New Media Day. Right. Okay. Right. New Media Day. Yeah. So, yeah. So what's going on? All right. Okay, I got you. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay, what's going on, OC? How you doing? All right. Okay. And who's it? East Coast Boxer TV. What's going on, my brother? Welcome. I don't know nothing about Julio Lopez. I got to research him as soon as possible. Well, let me tell you a little bit about him. Okay. Julio Lopez, they call him the Riverside Rocky. Okay. Because I don't know if it's luck or what, but he was winning. He made his debut on Showbox, Showtime Showbox. Okay, he made his debut on that, and that's what happened. And then he had a fight. It's supposed to be a tune-up fight for Canelo and Victor Ortiz, but it wasn't. It wasn't a tune-up fight. It was a brawl, put it that way. And he can fight. Now, when you look him up, they're not going to tell you how he got in there and went toe-to-toe with these guys. Julio Lopez got hurt. See, that's why I said that we're going to see Saturday how strong Thurman is. He has heart. He will fight. No doubt, he will fight. And put the cherry on top. He broke Victor Ortiz's jaw while Canelo was sitting right there in the front seats. See, that would have been his next fight. That would have been a big pay-per-view fight and a big money fight for him. And guess what? He broke his jaw. So Canelo had to find somebody else after he did all that training. That's why I tell people, be careful when you're trying to pick out these guys just to have a tune-up fight. Because it can go wrong. Damn, it could go wrong. That's why I said I want to see how Keith Thurman does against this guy. This guy, the Riverside Rocky, he's not playing. Yeah, he's Hispanic, but he's from California. Well, still, same thing. But he's not playing. So, he's not as fast as Pacquiao in the day or today or yesterday. He's not as fast, but he's as effective. He has a chin. He does. So when you see him, you're gonna see him like doing things like this, and pulling up. He has an awkward style. Put it that way, but it works. Just like Deontay Wilder. Deontay Wilder has an awkward style, but it works. Does Josito Lopez have a equalizer? Yeah, beat your ass down. So it is what it is. So don't sleep on Josito Lopez. Some got Mikey winning, but at what cost? At what cost do you have that you have? At what cost would it be to fight Josito Lopez and tear your shoulder if you're not ready? Now, I don't know if the doctors just don't care, and I don't understand. But you should have had staples, and when Badu Jack had that cut, whatever, So the boxing game is all screwed up. Okay, I'm trying to get to that point. Thurman has to be busy. There's a lot of time away from top competition. Right, it is. That's why I said that if you love sports, if you love boxing, it's an individual sport. It's okay to fall out of love of boxing. Floyd said after the Arturo fight, he didn't think boxing was fun anymore. He continued and just think that, that was it. But then Floyd came back and fought Conor McGregor. And, sometimes fighters have that up and down, up and down, up and down. And actually, Keith Thurman, he did it right. Actually, he didn't say, I retired. He just went off and got married and joined the Buddhists or whatever and meditating, whatever. But he didn't say, I retired. He still hold the belt. Now, when Floyd retired, he relinquished everything. I mean, sure, he has all his fights, shorts with the belts, all hung up in his garage, house, everywhere. Not a duplicate picture in there. All was winners. Floyd had like 5 belts, 6 belts at one time. So, but answer your question. Matter of fact, what was your question? Oh yeah, you didn't know nothing about Josito Lopez. Yeah, but check him out, and he's on the internet, and he's no bum. I mean, he's no superstar either. But I can tell you this: when you need some work, when your manager think you need some work, they're gonna call on this man. They're gonna fly this man out there. That goes to show you. So, anyway, let's get down to it. One more time. What time? I gotta keep up. Okay, gotta keep up with the time. See, we try not to overlap each other. So, but I get this over with real fast. If you haven't subscribed to Kqkc Boxing, I definitely can use your subscription today. Hell, I could have used it yesterday. I'm a new channel. I'm trying to do new things, and I need your support. Hey, flat out, just like that. I do. So I want to get that out of the way. Then once you subscribe to me, just hit the notification bell And you will be notified each and every time I upload a video. And also, if you go to show more on most of my videos, except for this one, you have to wait till you upload it. But you'll see all my Gmail account, my email account, my Twitter account, where you can contact me, even my PayPal account to support this channel. And the percentage goes to supporting the American Cancer Society. So, but, you know, it is what it is, and I can't wait. And look, think about this, fellas. Think about this. Everybody in the chat room right here, think about this. Al Heyman has been giving us fights. This only been January. 1 month. 1 month. Now, some people say, well, he's going to run out of fighters and he's going to run out of fight. No, he won't. He never will. He has a large stable. He has one large stable, the largest stable in the United States of America and probably in the world. So there's a lot of people that can't compete. Terrence Crawford don't have anyone over there that he can fight in 147. Manny Pacquiao could have fought him, but that went through. So anyway, again, Kqkc, and I'm trying to do this on my own. You know, as you notice, I don't have nobody collabing with me and this and that, everything. But I know my boxing, and hey, I'm gonna give it to you straight. And what you say, Heyman stable is doing great. Oh yes, East Coast boxing. Yes, he is. All right, he is doing great. You know, and they're happy. You see, they are really happy. You see, when the Zone talked to Danny Garcia. Danny Garcia said, no, I'm happy. You know, hey, look, talk to Al. Talk to Al. You know, he don't do that. See, you know, that's too much like right. So it is what it is. So, but never forget that he gave the UK a free fight this weekend. Now, I don't know how often he's going to do this, but he always wanted to do that. So who knows? This might be a regular thing. Eddie Hearn might be flying his way back to the UK because whatever he can do, he's taught. You know, my father always said, don't teach somebody everything. So with that, I'm Kqkc Boxing. You know, this is the place to be. Trust me. And I will see you at 12:30. I will be in more detail on more fights. And I will be talking about Esther Landing Laura. He has a fight coming up. So you see all these fights we getting? I mean, we getting like two. Man, we getting like maybe 2 to 3 fights per month. We were talking about Caleb Platt just the other day. We started talking about Adrian Browne. Now we're talking about Keith Thurman. You know, they undercards. Browne and Mayweather family member. You know, that's what it's about. That's all it's about. So, with that, that's it for me. All right? That's it for me. It's after 9, and I don't want to bump anybody. East Coast Boxing. If you haven't subscribed, feel free to subscribe to me today. Okay? Because I don't remember you subscribing. But like I was telling the guys, you subscribe to me, I will subscribe to you. All right? I get a notification up there and it tell me who subscribed. And what I do is I go hit your channel and I subscribe to you. So, which is, a fair, there's nothing wrong with that. We both can grow, you know. So, that's what I'm doing starting today. So, if you sub to me, I will sub to you. And hit the like buttons of those that haven't hit it. And you know what it is. It's an LDBC all day long. I'm Kqkc, and take this energy right over to the boxing trigger. Peace. Oh, y'all ready to sub? All right, my man. Peace and love. I'm out of here.